Motel 6,
Motel
8,
6 or like
something
Super
like
8,
that.
something like that. I
So,
can't remember now. We'll leave the light on for you. Well, I don't want to go sleep in there now. I don't want to light my light on. What the
hey,
heck?
the first time we logged into one of those places, man, there were cockroaches everywhere. We had to leave. They were so bad.
That's
It was
crazy.
it was crazy, man. I was like, okay, no wonder they leave the light on, scare the bugs away.
Man, why is YouTube not coming up? Facebook. Come on, Facebook. All right, I'm going to reload into Facebook. YouTube comes up, no problem. Da 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 da. Facebook. Man, YouTube just chilling like, yeah, man, we got this for you. Don't worry. Facebook over here like, nah, man, we gonna make you work for it. No, I don't want to work for it. What in the world are you doing over there? Trying to make me have a seizure? Whee! Nope, I'm good. All right, what is going on with Facebook? Man, why is it doing this?
You want to restart the whole program? I leave, you leave, come back.
No, it's Facebook doing it, so I don't know what's Facebook's doing. What's wrong with
You
Facebook?
always have issues with fucking Facebook.
I don't know, man. Sometimes it works no
Well,
problem,
screw
and
it,
other
man.
times
We'll
it's like,
just run it live
all
on YouTube.
right, screw it.
Hey, it's
YouTube it
up to you.
is. You know what? We can do this real easy here. We're gonna we're gonna take this. We're gonna share it, and we're gonna put it right onto Facebook.
There you go.
We'll just do it that way. How about that? Man, see that? We do it this way.
Gonna do it. Gonna do it. Gonna do it. Do it. Do
We gonna do it to do it.
it.
Share. That should be on 863 Sports Buzz now.
All right. Says we're live. Yeah, we're live. That's scary too. The world is
We're
in for
always we're always on live. We're live somewhere.
Excusez-moi. Dude, your
Excuse
turkey looks
me.
pretty cool, though. I'll tell
Thank
you
you,
that.
thank you. I like my
Your
turkey,
turkey
man.
looks pretty cool.
My turkey's pretty amazing. I'm just saying.
Oh. Not a turkey,
Mm,
but just a turkey.
it's just a turkey, man.
It's just a turkey.
Just a turkey. Now let's see. Let me do it here too. Just to give that extra little bonus here on mine and on 863 Sports Buzz. Thanksgiving special sports time. All right. So you want to go share it out now? You can share it out. Do whatever you want to
Nah,
do.
I'm good. Or whatever. Well, let me go do it. I guess.
You might as well do it.
It
Do
took
it.
this much time to do it. So.
Exactly. Might as well go ahead and do it now. where, where's my chat at? Oh man. We got lots to talk about, Donnie Mac, because it's the Thanksgiving special. We got the meat and the potatoes. We got the sides. You know, man, listen, there's a lot to talk about here. And you know, when a fat guy starts talking about food, it can get serious.
Oh, that didn't take long. What in the French toast, man?
What are you doing, man?
I don't know.
That doesn't surprise me.
All right, man. You know what? Marshentime, I'm out of here. I am out of here. And then you just told me 5 seconds
That's all
ago.
right. Guess what, Donnie Mac? You're stuck here because it's another amazing episode of 863 Sports Buzz Thanksgiving special. We got the turkey. Oh, wait, that's not Donnie Mac. Donnie Mac's over there. He's the guy in the orange. I'm sorry, my bad. But hey, we're talking football. We talking basketball. We talking Thanksgiving, Donnie Mac. Listen, there's lots of things to be thankful for, and sports is one of them. Donnie Mac, what are we starting for?
Marshentime, I'm so glad to be here with you, and you're laughing at me, and you're having a good old time over there next to your twin turkey. But at the end of this episode, just so you know, get it loaded up, your cheat sheet, whatever you need to do, because Marshentime Jeopardy's
Oh
back,
man, at
and it's
Thanksgiving
a
Day. Uh
NFL
oh. Uh oh.
Thanksgiving Day Marshentime Jeopardy.
Uh
So be
oh.
ready, Marshentime. Just be
Uh oh.
ready after we unload all these meat and
Thanksgiving Day
potatoes and the
specials, huh?
corns
Okay.
and the
Okay.
turkeys. I'm gonna give you a load of biscuits when we get done.
A load of biscuits. Listen, man, I'm gonna be happy with any kind of food. I'm ready for it. You know I'm excited. You know I'm ready for the meat and the potatoes. But Donnie Mac, we got Thanksgiving coming up. We know the meat. We know the potatoes. All that are coming out. Donnie Mac, let's talk some sidekicks in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
Who do you think the best sidekick right now in the NFL is going to be? Who would you
Well,
consider a good sidekick?
I think in years past we would have called David Montgomery a good sidekick, or maybe
Mm,
even Jameer Gibbs. But
yeah.
it's
Well,
clear who
yeah.
holds the crown over there
It's
and
definitely. Listen,
who's
what did
changing
he
the
score in
game.
fantasy last week?
You had Tyler Algier, Bijan Robinson, and it's
Oh
clear
man, yeah,
that Bijan Robinson has taken over. I'm going to go to the wide receiver side of things on this, though.
Ooh, okay, I like it. I like it.
Okay, and it's no longer just C.D. Lamb by himself.
Oh, you're going George Pickens.
Mr. George is
George Pickens
showing
is like
up.
the mac and cheese of the turkey dinner, man.
He's
Listen, he's that
showing
good
up,
side you
man.
gotta have.
You
You
gotta
gotta
have
have
that
that good
fella.
side. You gotta have
Gotta
that
have
good
that
side, man.
fella, Marshall Time. What's
I
your
like that
opinion
one.
on
I
that?
like that one. That's a good one, Donnie Mac. But I was looking at these, different things, and I'm looking over in New England, honestly. You got Travion Henderson, you got Ramondre Stevenson. That right there, man, is like the duo sidekicks back and forth.
I
That's
like
like
it.
you gotta if you have one, you gotta have the other. You know what I mean? I
I
mean, it's
like
just
it.
that it's that mashed potatoes gravies kind of thing. You
It's
gotta
almost
have
like
both of them to make it good.
now I'm gonna double down and I'm gonna give you two more sides for that salad right here, buddy.
All
Check
right, hit
this
me with it.
out. Boudet and Stephon Diggs. They don't turn without
Ooh,
one another. So
okay,
that's your
okay.
mashed potatoes and gravy. Put
There
those
you
on the
go.
side and let them go
Hey,
with you,
see, you're right, man. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that, Donnie. Now Stephon Diggs and Boutte are really
They
Butte
clicking.
really showed up in the first couple weeks, and then he kind of fell off, but he's back again, man. He's looking good again, and he's
Yes,
a
sir.
really good target. I mean, Drake May has really shown up and shown out. I mean, Drake May is your main thing right now. He's your main dish right now in New England. He's leading that
He
team
is. He's the
to
turkey
a
man.
really good record in top of the AFC East.
I'm trying to tell you right now, Martian time, and nobody on this planet with the right mind would disagree. Mike Vrabel is the coach of the year right now.
Oh, if anybody questions that, I mean,
Right
where else
now.
would you go? Where else would you go?
And what did we call at the beginning of this year, Martian time? You and I both called
We
this. When
said,
this
better
when
be
this
careful for
happened,
him.
when this happened, we already called this happening. Did we expect it to be this good? No. They got the benefit of the weakest schedule at the first half of this season, the
True.
32nd ranked weakest schedule. You know what I mean? So they had the most lucrative schedule, and that's what. But Marshall time, that's what an excellent coach does. That's what a leader does. He takes advantage of his situation, and
Yep.
he's where Mike Vrabel is right now.
No, I mean 100%, man. Listen, I'm excited to see what Vrabel does this. Are they going to be prepared for the season? That's what I'm wondering. Or
That's
for
what I
that
want to
postseason.
know.
That postseason's
Yep,
interesting. It's a whole different animal. We've seen it
it's a
every year.
different
We've
ball
seen it
game.
with all these teams that
We
we
have seen Mike
thought
there a
were going to
couple
go really
times.
far, and they just don't because something slips up. What would New England's problem be when they get to the postseason? Like, what's their weakness?
Weakness, I think, would be the ability to stop opposing offenses like
Okay.
high-powered offense. And somebody, Dallas, if they, I mean, they're not going to see Dallas. You know what I mean? That's an example. You know what I mean of a high-powered offense like that. The Chargers, when those guys start clicking and they're healthy, they could put up a lot of points. These are the teams I'm watching because Their offense is sound. They are not predicated on one thing. They got a two-headed attack. We just talked about that. They got two wide receivers, and they got a young tight end, Henry, that is absolutely phenomenal. This kid's
Yeah,
just
he went off
phenomenal.
last week, man. He went
Yes,
off
sir.
last week.
So the defensive side of the ball is kind of where they're at, but their upside of this is their head coach. That's where he comes from. That's what he specializes
True.
in. He is a defensive minded head coach. So a weakness, I don't know. I think they've got a strength going into that. Okay. But it's mistakes on defense. You can't miss one single
True.
call. You got to do all your homework and you got to stay home and do your job, Marshentime. Their defense is the liability.
Listen, I like it, man. Donnie Mac, you talked about coaching there. We got to bring in coaching for a sidekick. We didn't do that. And listen, coaching sidekick, man. You got Andy Reid as the main meal, but Steve Spagnuolo, man, that defensive coordinator, boy, oh boy, did he really step up. And he slowed down JT last week, man.
Man.
Let me tell you something. Steve Spagnuolo has been around for a long time. We've seen what he does with defenses. Man, he's good though. I mean, if I was Andy Reid, I'd be happy as could be. I mean, I got probably the best defensive coordinator in the league.
Oh, dude. Steve, yeah, absolutely. Why do you think they're so successful in what they do? Andy Reid comes from that background also.
Mm-hmm.
He started. That's where he was developed, and he worked his way through the ranks. We've seen him for years, and Steve Spagnuolo to stay by Andy Reid's side for so long, to commit to greatness, Marshentime. That's what a franchise is made of, and that's how you make a franchise, and that's what they're doing. Marshentime. I'm going to give you another one. Jim Schwartz. This is from one of the worst teams in the NFL, but Jim Schwartz, 2 times Coach of the Year, Stefanski. Jim Schwartz defense for Cleveland Browns right now. He's got the leading sacker in Myles Garrett with 18,
Man,
and
scary.
He's going to break the record, Mark.
He is scary.
He is going to break the record this year. This guy, when you talk about Myles Garrett, he's going down in the history books with Reggie White, Michael
Here's my
Strahan.
problem with Myles Garrett, man. He hasn't made it through a full season in a long time. Will he be able to make it the full season to get that record?
He's going to make it this year, buddy. He's got that record on his plate, man. He's got 8 sacks in the last 2 games.
I'm telling you, he's a beast, man.
My man's after it, and he's not going to stop. Whatever it takes to break that record, he will be on the field right now. And Jim Schwartz is giving him all the weapons and keys to get to that quarterback. He's making a gateway for Myles Garrett. It's predicated around that guy. It's just like offense with your defensive coordinator. You know what I mean? You got to draw everything up around your guy. That is the mother guy right there.
I like it. Listen, man. I mean, he plays Tennessee. He plays Chicago. He plays Cincinnati again.
Yes, sir.
It's a very good chance.
Cincinnati is probably going to have about 7 or 8 sacks all by himself.
Listen,
and Joe Burrow will be leaving this year. Again.
We'll see, man. But listen, talking about records, Donnie Mac, there could be a big record broken this year. Yes. JSN is on pace right now to be very close to Calvin Johnson's record.
That's one crazy nut right there, man.
If he breaks that record, Donnie Mac, where do you rank that among seasons of receivers?
I mean, where do you rank it? I mean, where can you rank it, Marshentime?
I mean,
you got to rank it the highest of a high. Look how he's doing it. He's doing it with it.
He's insane.
When it's go-to time, you know what I mean? He's the number one. When we talked about Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Megatron, I'm going to bring Gary Rice. When it's go-to time, who gets the ball? That's him. And he gets the ball. Not only does he touch it, he gets it, and he goes to the end zone with it. Yeah. That is what's really special about this guy. We're watching something really special. When I get to see highlights of him, or when Seattle's playing, I like to watch him because he's doing something special. I don't like 1,000%. Cleveland, but that record in the chase, when I get to watch Cleveland, I watch that guy, Myles Garrett.
The defense. Yeah.
That's it.
We're not watching the offense. We're watching the defense.
He's in the same topic right there. He's about to break a record. He could go down in the history as the best single season wide receiver. If he capitalizes on this and they make something of it, following up in 5-6 years, Marshentime, we could be looking at the greatest of all time.
Listen, man. I mean, he is really good, and he's so young. I mean, he really is so young. He's got a lot of career ahead of him. JSN really could. Donnie Mac, I've watched this game go on, and, people say, well, I can name two receivers better than JSN. Can you name two receivers better than JSN? Really?
They'll try to, Marshentime. They'll try to. Here's the problem: consistency. Number one,
There's
point that
no
out to
one
them.
consistent as him.
Point that out to them. Number
100%,
one, that's
man.
your competitor. Number one receiver in the NFL right now is Jackson Najigma Smith. There is no question. Week after week, he is the guy. He is the go-to guy. Where's Jamar Chase? He was suspended last year. What's Justin Jefferson did? He had 5 catches for 40 yards.
Nothing. I'm sick of J.J. McCarthy.
These are the guys. What did CeeDee Lamb do? He didn't do what George Pickens did.
No.
You know what I mean? So you can talk about everything you want to, but the truth is in the pudding.
While you bring that up, Donnie Mac, do you put George Pickens ahead of CeeDee Lamb?
Do I put him right now? No. After watching George Pickens for the last 2 years and watching CD for the last 2 years, I'd be crazy to think that. Okay. I think George is benefiting from having an all-star like that across from him. That's what's happening, and that's why they were so successful beating Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay, well, I like it. I honestly, I agree with you because George Pickens is so wide open because they have to put so much attention on CD.
And if not, you're going to give up 200 yards to CD, and you're going to get killed.
You're going to get killed by one or the other. It's that tandem duo.
Take your chances with a temper tantrum from the other guy, not catching the ball or getting it close to him and getting kicked out. Take your chances because you've seen it for the last 2 years.
I can't argue with it.
You're
1,000% right. You're 1,000% right.
And I'm glad that he's turned his. I mean, we saw it a little bit this year too. George Pickens with his temper tantrums and everything. We saw it a little bit this year already in Dallas.
They sat out a first drive one time. I mean, they sat out. They've been benched before because of it. So it could still very well flare up again.
Do you see that from CD? No, he's a professional.
No, you really don't. CD is usually that guy that's he may lose his head, but it's usually over his own stuff that he's like when he would miss those balls.
When he drops his stuff,
he was very frustrated.
Yeah, and that's it. That's a good player. Calvin Johnson, I've seen him do that. All great receivers, you see them lose their head on themselves and not nobody else. But that's my argument there.
Listen, maybe George Pickens will grow up. Maybe he sees CeeDee Lamb. Maybe he'll take that in as a consideration. Be like, man, you know what? Maybe I should be more like this guy. Just saying. You never know. You never know.
That's the benefit of moving into a territory with a receiver of his prime. That's the benefit, right? Maybe that's why he's so calm right now. We haven't seen that in 3 or 4 weeks. You know what I mean? True. Maybe. So we're on the subject, and we're talking about Dallas. We're talking about let's talk about the Thursday games tomorrow. Thanksgiving
Thursday night football, Donnie Mac. Thanksgiving Day, buddy. Listen, we're all starting off, and it's been 43 years in a row that the Detroit Lions kick off Thanksgiving Day. Donnie Mac, they play the Packers. What do you think?
Last week was a little unconventional for Detroit.
They were losing to the New York Giants by a pass thrown to Jameis Winston. And listen, man, you talk about a big guy. Jameis Winston ran over that defender, and he was still going. I love that.
And you know what? We know Jameis has got that passion, right?
He does, man. He loved it. You could tell. He was not going down. He wanted that touchdown.
He's got that passion, dude. He's got that passion, and you're wearing that hat for a reason because he should be the next head coach for the FSU because that's the kind of motivation this guy's got. That's the only reason why they were in that game, dude. That's the only reason is because Big JW, man. That was it. But I don't think Dan Campbell thought that was coming. I really don't think he thought that was coming.
I think it was.
I think that's what caught him off guard right there. Dan Campbell knows what's coming. He's got a division game. He's at home. He's at Ford Field. This is Turkey Day. He's focused, man. This is a tradition. You think that Dan Campbell doesn't take pride in this game tomorrow? You're freaking dead wrong. This is a prideful guy right here. Mm-hmm. He knows the history behind his game. This is a division foe, and this could be the division we're talking about tomorrow.
Do we know if Josh Jacobs is playing tomorrow? I haven't looked into it. I know
he did practice. He did practice. He practiced a little bit on Monday. He practiced a little bit on Tuesday. I don't know what he's done today. I have not checked in, but I think he's on pace to be into this game in a limited workload. After what his backup did last week, Marshentime, you were a benefit of that.
I
Hey,
was. I mean, Emmanuel Wilson came in and really looked good.
I don't
28
think
for
you bring him in.
109 carries and had a couple receptions.
I
I
don't
mean,
think you bring in Josh unless you need a goal line carry or something at the end of this game. You don't bring him in. You don't
listen,
do something like that.
this is going to be one of those tight games. It's
Yes, it
going to be
is.
a low scoring game. It's not going to be a high scoring game. It's going to be kept close. But the problem is, guess what? Green Bay in low scoring games, absolutely horrible. They're going to lose this game.
Atrocious.
Detroit will win this game on the back of 2 touchdowns from Jameer Gibbs, my friend. 2 touchdowns from Jameer.
Yeah,
One
they lost
receiving, one
over a
rushing.
dozen games, and 4 points or closer in the last 2 years,
Yep.
especially with the same squads. March time. After everything I said, dude, Packers have not impressed me. Christian Watson, yeah, he stepped
A
up a little
thousand
bit.
percent, man.
Loveland and new
They've looked
tight
so
end,
weird.
they have looked weird, but what hasn't looked weird is Detroit. They have proven once again Dan Campbell style football, overcoming last week in OT, and he gave the guy, the most important guy on that team, the football. That's what we're going to see tomorrow. We're going to see a
Listen,
lot of Jameer Gibbs, and Detroit is going to pound it and pound it some more.
listen. That's what I'm saying. I'm taking the bet. Gibbs 2 touchdowns. But this is going to be one of those games where I think both teams are under 20. I think Detroit
Running
maybe
the
gets the
football.
extra field goal, and I think the Packers just can't score. Man, it's going to be like a 12-17 type of game. It's going to be a weird game, but it's going to be a fun game to watch. I think the defenses are really going to step up. Micah Parsons gets a sack, but Jameer Gibbs is just going to be too much, I think, for the Packers.
I think so too. I think so too. And Dan Campbell's ready for this. He's going to lose sleep tonight because of this game, and he's going to be ready. This guy's going to be ready. Wait till you see him on television March time and tell me I'm
He's
wrong.
always fun,
My
man. He's
man's
always
hitting the
fun on
smelling
Turkey
salts
Day.
at 6 a.m.
Listen, man. I mean, he's gonna be early there, so they better be.
Yeah, he's hitting the smelling salts at 6 a.m. The hell with coffee. He's bypassing coffee
God,
and hitting the
the smell
smelling salts and punching somebody in the face.
He's gonna punch his own self in the face, man. Help him out. Oh, let's go.
He's going to get sad. He's going to skip anger, and he's going to get straight to pissed off.
Dude, thank you. He's a fun guy to watch, man. I
He
mean,
is.
I think he's the perfect coach for the Detroit Lions. I really hope they make a deep run in the playoffs.
I do, and I got a full confidence that they will. There's a couple teams standing in their way. They'll be in the
There is.
playoffs, but there's still a learning curve over the next. How many weeks we got? 6 weeks left. 5 weeks left.
Yeah, 6. No, what was week 13 now?
13.
What
Yeah,
are
we
we
got
at? Yeah,
18
13 of
weeks.
18, so we got 6. Well, this is technically 6 weeks with this week.
Right, 6 weeks with
So,
this week. So God, he just took over play calling over there in Detroit. Remember that. He
yep.
just took it over a week and a half ago. So it's something new for him. Maybe that's what we saw a little bit last week. Trying to get
Maybe.
a little bit of groove. His first game, he scored 44 points, so that was very impressive.
Yeah.
Although it was against Arizona, it wasn't so impressive. But coming back like that, I think he'll get a lot better going into the playoffs. He'll get in the groove, and I think Ben Johnson taught him a lot about that offense.
Yeah. Speaking of Ben Johnson, look at the Bears, man. First place in that division.
Hey,
Kind of weird.
they're squeaking out wins,
They are
and Marsh
not
time.
pretty wins, but they're winning.
No, what's crazy about this is they're the worst in the NFL and points differential. They're worst in the NFL in yards differential, but they're still leading the division. It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. It's weird the way this is working. I mean, you looking at all the stats that are going against Chicago, you'd say, okay, they're going to be
Well,
2
just
and 8
look
at
at their
this point.
games, though,
No,
man.
no,
It's crazy on what their games have been. Like, have they won a game by more than 2 touchdowns?
I don't think so. I really don't think so, Marshentime. I
I
really
gotta
don't.
go back and look.
I don't.
So,
And if they did, it would
well,
no.
they beat the Cowboys by 2 touchdowns. That was it. They won 2 games back-to-back weeks by 1 point.
Hey, yeah, Bengals was one of them.
They beat the Giants by 4. They beat the Bengals by 5. I mean, they beat the Vikings by 2. They beat the Steelers by 3. Dude, combined, it's like nothing.
Hey, Marshentime, let me point this out to you. The same exact team that had the same exact scenario that won that division last year was the Minnesota Vikings. You
Sure.
remember that?
Yep.
That same exact everything, and they
Yep.
got knocked out in their first game.
Yeah, I don't expect Chicago to make a deep run in these
Me
playoffs.
neither. No,
I
I
don't
just don't
like
think they're
Caleb
equipped.
Williams still. I still don't think he's a good quarterback. And you know what? I hope Tony Adamo's watching this because he keeps sending me memes and everything about it. You know what? No! He sucks! It's going to stay that way.
Tony, Cody said, take that one and shove
Yeah,
it.
seriously. I'm
That's
sick of your Caleb Williams memes.
hey,
Uh,
Caleb Williams. I don't know, man. I can't say a lot about this guy. He's managing to stay in a position where his coach keeps him safe. That's all I got to say. I don't know what the hell. He's not doing anything phenomenal. He really isn't. And you know what's really weird about that situation in Chicago is it's a different receiver every week. It's like Roma Dunze hadn't seen any action from Caleb Williams in three
he
weeks.
really
It's
hasn't.
like
And
he's an ex girlfriend or
DJ Moore
something, you know?
finally showed up, and it was like, oh look, DJ Moore showed up. He still plays
Uh,
there. It's like, wait, what?
it's so weird. It is so weird. Okay, on to our next game, Marshentime. You've been chomping at the bit to talk about this one. They're
The
in Dallas.
next game,
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys, Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City going to the Cowboys. You know the Cowboys are always on Thanksgiving as well, Donnie Mac,
Always.
because they're
Always.
supposedly America's team. Well, America's team is running up against the three-time back-to-back Super Bowl appearances, Kansas City Chiefs, man,
Not to mention knocking off Indianapolis last
knocking
week
off
in
the
an
number one team
overtime
in the
thrill.
AFC.
Patrick Mahomes,
Listen,
once again, Marshentime comes through with
he
super
Patrick
Mahomes
Mahomes did not
ability,
have a big
man.
game last week. He
He
did
did
not,
not.
but man, that last couple of drives when they needed him,
My
and
man was
man, he
there.
did everything he could.
Marshentime,
Yeah, he's
I
just a
don't know.
winner.
I'll tell you this. You said they're always on Thanksgiving. They are the second longest tenor team on Thanksgiving to
Who's the
play
first,
every
Donnie Mac?
Thanksgiving.
Who's the
Yeah, well,
first?
you already mentioned them,
Oh, okay.
Detroit. We just talked about them.
The 43
Detroit's
years?
played
That's pretty impressive, honestly.
since 1934. Detroit's played. Well, since 1966, Dallas has played on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
There's a little bit of history. We always got a little bit of history for you, March. A little bit
You
of
gotta have some
history in the
fun. You
book
gotta have
for
some
you.
fun, you know.
Yeah.
Donnie Mac, who do you think's gonna win this game though? I mean, we've seen
Uh,
Dallas's defense; they just don't look like a real defense. You got Kansas City, whose defense, man, when they come in, Chris Jones coming through the line, that's one scary sight, man.
I'm not sure that I can really agree with the statement of Dallas's defense not looking so good. Last week they held Philadelphia to 0 points, and
Okay, listen,
I want to say, hold on,
Philadelphia's
time
offense is
out, time
not
out,
good.
time out, time out, and under 100 yards in the second half to win that game is a division game now. Division game.
Donnie
That's a
Mac,
big deal. When you're
Donnie
shutting
Mac.
down that offense, though, it's a big deal.
You
Look at
gave up
Philly's record.
27 to Arizona. You gave up 44 to the Denver Broncos. You gave up 30 to the Carolina Panthers. You gave up 22 to the New York Jets.
Okay, and you're 8-3, Marshentime. That's my point. You're 8-3. Okay, so there's not a whole lot of teams that's got your number. Philadelphia's 8-3, but Dallas had their number. Now here's the factor
But,
behind that.
okay, wait a minute. Let's go back to that real fast. Me and you both called them to beat the
We did.
Philadelphia Eagles last week.
We did.
Because we knew that was a trap game. We knew
We knew
that
it.
game was just,
knew it.
it was there. It was there. It was that time. It was ready
It was
for
easy
Dallas.
picking.
We both knew it, man. Come on now. Come on
It
now.
was
Let's not
just
go too
time
deep
for
into
Dallas.
that.
Now,
You
do you
know?
call Dallas a playoff team?
No.
Okay. Do you call Philly a playoff team?
I mean, they're going
Don't
to
lie.
make the playoffs. I don't
Ah.
think they're going to make a run in the playoffs.
But they're a playoff team. That's my
Well, that doesn't
that's
mean
my
anything.
that's
Right
my
now, the
thing
Chicago
right there.
Bears are a playoff team, Donnie Mac.
But that's my thing right
The
there.
Pittsburgh
That's
Steelers are a
my thing.
playoff team right now.
This is the team that won the Super Bowl last year. We're forgetting
were.
that. The last time we saw Jalen Hurts, he was standing on a podium raising
Well,
a trophy.
No,
okay?
last time we
He's-
seen Jalen Hurts, he was on his back at the Dallas Cowboys stadium. But
Well, at the end of last year that when we saw him, he was raising the
Well, be more
trophy,
specific
right?
next time.
but he's still the reigning champ, is he not?
He is.
Is he not? And they are 8-3, are they not?
They are.
They are leading the division, are they not?
Yeah, in the weakest division. Yeah,
Weak
second weakest
or not?
division.
Defending champ. If this was Kansas City and we were talking about them being the defending champ, we would have said, "Oh yeah, they're definitely on their way. They're doing their thing." What
No,
everybody's forgetting is
no.
Philadelphia added Jalen Phillips, okay,
Yeah,
and
big help.
they still have Saquon Barkley. That's what everybody's forgetting.
There's the problem, though, Donnie Mac. I think now that teams have really seen if you take away Saquon Barkley and make Jalen Hurts try to beat you, it doesn't usually end well for the Dallas or for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, oh, you sort of like CMC and Brock Purdy, except for they
Exactly
were,
like
except for they were
you
playing
know
Carolina is the
you
only
know what
reason why
else?
they got away with
Just
that one.
just like Jonathan Taylor in Indianapolis.
Exactly,
Just saying, man. I'm just saying.
exactly. But they're 8-3. Nobody's proved that they can do it yet. And over 3 games this year already, Devontae Smith and AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts has done their thing to win that game.
A few games.
I just say,
Listen, but like
what we're
again, like
talking
I
about
said,
right now.
you're playing against Dallas's defense, who is not
I'm
very
just saying.
good at pass
I'm just
defense,
saying.
and they still did
So
not
what's going to
win
happen
the
in
game.
this game tomorrow? What's going to happen,
You
Mark?
know,
Tell me what's going to happen in
Steve
this game.
Spagnuolo is what's going to happen, my friend.
Wait,
They
that's
are
the
gonna
butter on the brisket. Hold on, I got the gravy
exactly.
for the taters too, man. I
You
got the
got
gravy for
you
the
know what you
taters.
got the you know what's going to be the gravy is Steve Spagnuolo, Chris Jones, baby. Chris Jones going to blow up that offensive line. No Lane Johnson. Chris Johnson's going to destroy the interior of this offensive line. And listen, Saquon is not going up the middle. Saquon's going to keep trying to go up the middle, but guess who's going to be there? It's going to be big old number 95 for the Kansas City Chiefs. And he going to shut them down himself. Chris Jones, man, he going to be happy as can be because he going to be eating a lot of turkey at the end of this game.
Hey, who's going to go up the middle?
Saquon Barkley, he going to try.
I don't think so. That would probably be Javonte Williams because they're playing Dallas.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Listen. I got excited now.
I know. I had to let you go for a second, Marshentime. They're still playing Dallas, Marshentime. I'm with you. Kansas City is going to murder Dallas.
We were just talking about the Eagles and it threw me off. You're right.
Marshentime, Javonte Williams is no Saquon Barkley. I can agree with that. Not only that, Dallas has got this thing in their head. Kellen Moore. He drives me nuts that he's a passing guy and that's all they want to do. Javonte Williams,
He really
I've
is.
seen him 2 times this year on the first 4 carries of the game, average 9.5 yards a game, and they stop giving him the football. That's going to be the problem. You can't do that to Kansas City. They're going to get after Dak, and he might get sacked 6 or 7 times.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Javonte Williams has been something different with even since last year from Kellen Moore. Now the new offense, I don't know what his name is, Adams or something stupid. I don't remember what his name is. But he's not a very good offense coordinator. He's really not. They Kellen Moore left to go to New Orleans and is the head coach over there. But he started this. He really did. He started this pass happy offense. That's just not it. I love the NFL. Don't get me wrong.
That's what they're built on.
But the problem is, you cannot throw the ball 50 times a game. I don't care what you say. I don't care what receivers you have. It gets old, and guess what? That defensive line knows, hey, buddy, I ain't got to worry about run lanes because Dak Prescott's not going to take off and run on me. I can rush this guy, and I can hit this guy.
Speaking about a little bit of history, I'm going to cut you off real quick.
No,
Dak Prescott does
it.
hold the record for the most passing yards on Thanksgiving Day.
No, see, man. Is that a question on Marshentime Jeopardy? Is
No,
that what you were thinking about putting on?
I just have to get it.
Okay, all right. But I don't like it. I mean, me and you like the powerhouse football, and we've talked about that over and over. We like
he's
the
a second
smash
most.
mouth,
I'm sorry.
knock him up. It's fun to watch.
Yeah,
but Dallas doesn't have that guy. Javonte Williams shown that he can run outside the tackles and make big plays.
They can
but
run.
Dallas
Period.
doesn't use him, so
They don't want to do it. Yeah,
I don't
that zone
understand it,
run
man.
game that they have, man, is absolutely phenomenal. They'll
Yep.
start the game like that, and then they'll stop just running the
Yeah,
football,
and
Mark.
then they'll just
I
start
don't
magically
freaking get it.
throwing it every play.
And they
I
can't
don't
do that against Steve
know.
Spagnuolo. He already
No,
knows what they're going to do.
not
He's going to
not a
he's
chance.
going to send a
Oh,
four-man rush, and he's going to
yeah,
get home.
and Chris Jones will get home.
Yeah.
He is going to have a
Yeah.
sack this game.
What's your score prediction on this one?
Oh man, I'm going. I don't think Patrick Mahomes is going to light it up too much, but I'm saying 28-14.
28-14. Okay,
Yeah.
I like that. I like that too, and I think a couple of garbage time points will come. Yeah, 28
Okay.
14 is pretty good. I 28-17. I think they'll
There we
get a
go.
field goal in there.
I
So
thought about
I'm
the
pretty
field goal. I
close with
thought
you.
about it.
I'm
I
pretty
thought
close
about
with
it.
you. Yeah,
All right. Well, Donnie Mac, there's one more game
that's it.
on Turkey Day, buddy. And you know what? I think you got that guy up there, man. And we got
That's
another
it.
bird. They're facing
That's
another bird because they're going to Baltimore, my friend. And you
it.
guys are playing Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry on Turkey Day. They're on a 5-game win streak.
Red
Can
hot.
Cincinnati snap it?
Red hot Marshentime. You know what? One important factor, two important factors in this game, three important factors in this game.
It's Joey
You
B.
pointed out.
Joey
You
B.
told.
It's Joey
You
B.
pointed out. You
Oh,
pointed
sorry.
out one, and that's Baltimore on a 5-game hot streak. Joey
They
B's
are.
coming back this week, guys. He's going to be playing. Okay, Zach Taylor's already said he
The
will
other
be
Joe
playing.
is
Number
coming in
two,
for the Bengals.
Jamar Chase will be back, so he'll
Yep.
have his number one weapon, the spitter himself, which I despise. I never have liked that guy, just so you guys know. I don't own one rookie card from him because I don't like him that much. And number three, T. Higgins will be out of this game with concussion.
And he owns a lot of rookie cards, guys. I just want you to
I
know.
do. I own a lot of rookie cards. Jamar Chase is not one of them. But I will tell you this. T. Higgins being out is a big factor right here. Boom, that's a big factor.
True.
But does not mean that Cincinnati will win or lose this game. Cincinnati can put up points. That's not their problem. They will put up points
Can they
against
stop
Baltimore.
anybody?
They got to be able to stop it. And now if D. Henry gets running and he doesn't stop, this could be a huge day for Baltimore controlling the clock. And I think that's
Could
what
be.
Baltimore knows they have to do to keep Joe Burrow off the field. Derrick Henry might have 200 yards tomorrow and a possibility of 3 touchdowns. Joey Burrow, when he gets on the field, he will score. I'm looking at a score of 38-21 here.
Ooh, 38-21. I don't think it's going to be the highest score of a game. I think it's going to be more of, like you said, Baltimore's going to control the clock. They're going to run. They're going to waste 8 minutes on their first drive.
Joe
8
Burrow will
minutes.
play. He'll throw a pick 6. That's why I say 38.
Ooh, okay. Listen, I'm feeling a little bit lower, and I feel like you're right. I feel like, Joe Burrow is going to score sometimes. It's going to be 28-24.
28-24. You think it's going to be a little bit closer. And
I
I'll
think it's
tell
going
you
to be a
this,
closer game, man.
I'll let you in on a tidbit here. Now, you know how that feeling we had last week? I had a feeling on Houston winning that game. I had a feeling on Dallas. You had that feeling. One of our colleagues, Mr. Jeff, Big Jeff,
Uh-oh.
has got a feeling that Joey Burrow and the Bengals are going to shred the Ravens. I don't know where that came from.
The Bengals are going to take it.
He was fully confident, man. He was fully, when he told me, he was dead stone confident. He goes, they're going to shred them. The Bengals are going to shred the Ravens. But he said Derrick Henry will do his deal.
Derrick Henry's hard to stop, man. You know that.
So that kind of shook me with that one. I might tune in and watch that game. I might tune in and watch a couple of these games tomorrow.
Let's be honest, Donnie, man. We're going to be sitting there watching every single game while we're eating our turkey and our sides and special
Ain't nothing else on.
Hey, you got some basketball going on tomorrow. Now we got to calm down here. We got some basketball going on tomorrow, too.
Listen, man. Listen, basketball's tonight, football's tomorrow. Everybody knows that.
Listen, the Bucks and the Heat are playing right now too, so I'm kind of excited to see that one. So
Yeah, all day today. It's seeding right now for the in cup tournament, the in season tournament. It's all seeding. Today is tournament day. I saw Boston and Detroit, the bad boys of Detroit, the new bad boys of Detroit, going at it.
The Celtics took them down too, barely. Close game though.
Close game, huh?
Yeah, 117-114. It was a good game.
Okay, I see that. Yep, 117, 114. We got a couple in action right now. Tyler Hero's come back. You mentioned the Heat,
He did
Martian
last
time.
game.
Tyler Hero is back,
Yep.
and everybody in the NBA said Tyler Hero, all the analytics, when he comes back, he's going to mess up Miami's vibe. He's going to mess up their offense. No, what did he do? He came back. He put up 24, 7, and 10. Just
Mm-hmm.
like that, boom, and Miami took them
And
down.
they took down
March
the
time.
Mavericks.
What are your thoughts on that one,
Listen,
Marshall
man, I
time? What are
think
your
this is
thoughts?
all. Miami
Stick
is
that in your pipe and smoke it?
it's literally the fastest team right now in the NBA. By
Yes,
all the
sir.
analytics, they have guys that run up and down that court nonstop all game. They're conditioned, they're ready to go, and I'm loving it. They have three of the top five guys in the NBA who don't stop running. That's
They
awesome
just
to
don't.
see. Miami is ready to run. Eric Spoelstra has this team conditioned, and they're not afraid to show up what that means, man.
5 game winning streak, and they
They're running
are
it
on
down,
an
dude.
eight and
Listen,
two run, man. They
they're
are on
looking
fire.
good. I mean, they look really, really good. They played really good teams. They beat the Knicks. They beat the
Hmm.
Warriors. They absolutely crushed the 76ers. And I think they absolutely demolished the Bulls, if I remember right. I mean, they absolutely just, like, it wasn't even a good game. I don't even know why they played.
And it's been a surprise for everybody without Tyler Hero, but I just love how when he come back, they just stuffed that in everybody's face and rolled
They
on
did.
with it. 12-6 record, number 3 in the East right now. East is pretty tight still right now. They got the Cavaliers on the trail, Raptors and
Yep.
Detroit right above them.
Yep.
But I like what I saw. We got Spo. They got their squad, man. They got depth. They're pretty healthy now.
They are.
It's going to be exciting how they run through this tournament. It's going to be
Yeah, I
exciting.
mean, right now this is going to be a big seeding game for them against the Bucks, who they're two and
Hmm.
2-0. The Heat are 2-1 right now. They beat the Bucks. I mean, they're going to be right up
Yeah,
there in the number one spot in their spot. So I'm
that's
excited to
that.
see what's going on, man. Listen, Norman Powell. Let's talk about this guy, Donnie Mack. Did you ever see Norman Powell coming in and averaging 25 points a game?
No, no, no. But we all
What?
knew he could do it. We all knew he could do it with
Did
his
we? I didn't.
consistency
I did
and the
not think he was ever going to come in
opportunity.
and do this.
Man, it's great. It's great. It's great to watch this. Not only that, I mean, you're talking about Norman Powell. We've watched him for a few years
Dude,
now.
I
He's
don't
been
what I
on
think
a
he's what
really good
33, 30,
teams.
34. He's up there,
Yeah,
man.
we've watched him, and I'm glad to see that volume right now. I'm glad to see that volume. Let the dude get off his work, man. Let him cook. Just let him cook, man.
Let
Let
him
him play.
cook. Let him
Let him
cook.
cook.
Dude, he's been in the league since 2015, Donnie Mac.
15, yeah.
2015. You're talking his
I
10th
was gonna
year
say
in the
14.
NBA right now. He's played for 4 different teams now. I mean, what do you say? I mean, this guy, can this be like the most improved player in the league right now?
I think it's comeback player. It's got to be right.
Well, he played
It's got
last
to
year,
be
so you can't
because
say comeback.
what? Well, how many games did he play? I think he only played like
No, he
67
played
games.
60 games last year. He played
60
60
games
games.
out of 82. Out of 82, he was hurt big time in LA, man. He was actually broke down, so he wasn't eligible for no rewards because he's got to play 85% of the games, right?
Yeah.
So that qualifies him for a comeback player of the year.
Well, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, dude, I just
You don't
love the
believe
way he's
that,
playing. I
though.
really love the
I
way
do
he's
too.
playing.
I
And
do too, Marshentime, and not only
it's
that,
shocking.
LeBron came back for LA,
He
and
did.
now they got a big three over there. LeBron can stay on the court. He can only afford to lose two more games to injury and be off the court before he's ineligible for any rewards. But he's back now. You got Luka Doncic, you
Yep.
got LeBron James and Austin Reeves, the big three. You see the kind of numbers they're putting up together,
Dude,
and
they
they're
are pretty good.
absolutely demolishing teams right now when these guys
Yep.
are on the court. I'm excited to see how this works and how long LeBron can last because that's the key to this team. If LeBron can stay there, Marshentime, they can go deep. And they are on the cusp of winning their second NBA Cup.
Ooh, Donnie Mac calling it. Are you calling that?
On the cusp.
Are you calling it?
I'm saying on the cusp. I'm
No,
not
no, no,
calling it
Donnie
right
Mac.
now.
Are
It's
you
too early.
calling it? Come on,
I'm
Donnie
saying it's
Mac.
too early.
Give
I
me.
can't.
Come on. Come on, Donnie
Give
Mac.
it to me.
Come
Give
on.
it to me. Give me
I
LA.
like it. There we go.
LA
That's
with
my
the cup
Donnie Mac.
this year.
That's the Donnie Mac I
Back-to-back
know.
cups. Let's do it.
I
man.
like it, Donnie Mac. Listen, I called that last year. Remember what I said? LeBron's
Yes,
looking
you
really
did.
good. And they're going to make
Yes,
the
you
run for
did.
the cup.
And it's just convenient that he comes back with 2 games to spare that he can miss right before the cup as they're going.
That's
That's
true.
where my conspiracy is right there, Marshentime. I think he wants another cup and he wants to share it with Luca just in
there,
case they don't
there
make
goes
it to the
Donnie Mac's
championship.
conspiracy theories,
Yeah,
guys.
I just want to see it, man. I love Luca. I'm a Luca fan now.
Of
I am
course, of
Luca to
course.
the core now, dude. I am Luca as much as you are the Joker now, man. I am just glued to
Talk,
Luca. I love what this guy's doing. He's beating all odds, and his new 3-point celebration is absolutely phenomenal. You got to check it out.
Donnie Mac, I love watching the basketball right now. But we got to talk about something because the Thunder are 17-1
Yeah.
through 18 games. You're talking about a crazy record right now. The only loss was to the Trailblazers by 2 points. I mean, and
They're on
honestly,
pace to break the record, right?
I don't even think they've had a close game, have they?
The one they lost.
Yeah, that was it. I think that was the
The
only
one they
close game
lost.
they had.
Hey,
I mean,
the
I don't
only
think they've
team.
run up against the Nuggets. Have they run up against the Nuggets yet this year? I don't think they have.
Let's look at their schedule real quick.
That's what I was looking at right now. I know they haven't run up against the Thunder or the Nuggets yet. They're playing.
Let's see what happened here.
They play the LeBronless Lakers, a Jawless
Yeah,
Grizzlies. So I mean, they haven't played the best of teams, honestly. But
they
still,
did
I
play the
don't care.
Nuggets. They lost. They beat
Where
the
do you see
Nuggets
that?
by 3,
Where do you see that?
94
No, that was
91.
preseason. That was preseason.
Was that preseason?
Yeah, preseason. That was October 17th. That was the last preseason game of the
Oh,
year.
yeah. Here's group stage here.
So their first game was actually the closest. They're against the Rockets and Thunder. It was the OT game when Shea hit that one shot. That's what I remember that
Oh,
game.
they lost
actually.
to the Trailblazers.
Yep, the Trailblazers, the only loss they had was by 2 points.
121.
But
Yeah.
other than that, I mean, they beat the Kings. They beat the Clippers. They beat the Kings. They beat the Warriors, Grizzlies, Hornets, Lakers, Pelicans, Kings. I mean, they haven't really played anybody incredibly
I was
good.
going to say, and
But they're still
LeBron
17-1. It's the NBA.
Yeah. I mean, you're beating the Kings without Sabonis. You said this already. You beat the Hornets with 2 starting rookies at center and guard. Knuppel, by the way, this dude is absolutely phenomenal. I think he's averaging 30 points as a rookie.
He's looking
It's
good.
absolutely phenomenal. But they beat the Warriors, a healthy Warriors at that. But that was a Warriors game that Steph sat out. He didn't play that game. So you're right. They haven't really been tested yet. But this is the defending champs that we're talking about.
Listen, man. They play the Timberwolves tonight. They play the Suns on Friday.
Not to mention,
the
let me say
could
this:
be a different. We'll see.
Timberwolves need to tighten up. Timberwolves are not. They need a point guard. Oh my God!
They do.
If you see these people, they need a point. Anthony Edwards can't. He's not a point guard. He's not a point guard. He averages 6 turnovers a game. God, get this guy off the point guard. Anyways, let me mention this: when OKC played the Nuggets too, there's no Aaron Gordon either. So that's a big part of it.
So I'm not counting that game.
That's a big part of the Nuggets, though.
Yeah, 100%. But you got the Lakers 13-4 and the Nuggets 13-4.
Let's look at the Nuggets right behind them, or the Rockets right behind the Nuggets at 11-4. I mean, with the addition of KD, that might have been the big difference there. They're playing some ball, although the Rockets did beat them by, I think, 12 when they played last week.
Donnie Mac, who's the number 5 spot right now? Who's at that number 5?
That's San Antonio. That's San Antonio. And they don't even got their guy right now.
I'm about to say, who's not even at the team right now? Listen, but Stephon Castle, man. I mean, he was the Rookie of the Year last year. They've had back-to-back Rookie of the Years. That's pretty incredible to me. And this year, honestly, the rookie this year is looking pretty freaking good. Could they have 3 back-to-back Rookie of the Years? Could they?
No, they're not going to. Colin Knuppel's going to win that Rookie of the Year for Hornets.
If he gets hurt, though.
If he keeps going, Colin Knuppel, man. That dude is phenomenal. He's really good. He is really good.
I was trying to hype it up a little bit, Donnie Mac, but you just shut it down. You shut it down, Donnie Mac. You just shut it down. Killing me. Killing me. Not disappointed.
But no, they won't regardless because uh, what the hell is his name? He's a famous NBA player's son, Dylan Harper, Ron Harper's son.
Hmm?
He's been hurt for the last couple of games.
Oh,
He's been hurt. He's been out.
I haven't been
Yeah,
watching the
he's been
Spurs
out.
since Vic went out. I'd be honest. I haven't watched the Spurs since Vic went out.
Dude, did you see? I meant to point that out last week when we did our podcast. Did you see when Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs were playing the Warriors, and Draymond Green was guarding Vic?
Oh,
I think he shared it on Facebook.
Oh yeah,
it was
and
hilarious.
then Vic,
He
Vic just
right
absolutely
over his
just
face.
dunked it. I mean, it was awesome. You know, I
was
love
like,
when
man, are
Draymond
you
Green
really
gets that
trying this?
karma, man. I love when
Man,
he gets it.
it came back. And Victor, this is my favorite part. After the play, he flexed on him and was barking at him. Dude, you look like a toothpick, and you just flexed on him. That was awesome, dude. That was great.
Listen, man. Anytime anybody shows up on Draymond Green, I'm happy with it. Let's go. And he doesn't put him in a headlock, I should say.
Well, anything else for the NBA, Marshentime? Anything that you see that pops out to you?
You know, there's not much
outstanding
that's
surprises,
usually, except for
we
maybe
talked
the
a lot
Bucks
about
being
injuries
8 and
last
10,
week.
You know, I mean, the Bucks 8 and 10, and right now I think Giannis is out tonight, isn't he? I think he's hurt now.
Yeah, Giannis is out again.
I'm starting to wonder if, you know, Giannis really wants to be there. You know, you're watching him play. He's not really coming off as strong as he used to. It looks like. Does he really want to be in Milwaukee? I'm starting to wonder. Man.
Trade deadline's still alive. That's all I got to say. They did make a move to bring Miles Turner over there. You know what I mean? Try and get Miles Turner over there, keep him there. Brought his brothers in. They did their deal before the season and kept him there. But now it's time to do their deal to keep him there.
It just doesn't seem like he wants to be there.
Without Giannis.
I'm a little worried, man. I'm just saying.
Hypothetically speaking, and I thought about this, and this makes the best sense. And one team that can make that trade and get him before the deadline, the Denver Nuggets.
Dude, if you got Jokic and Giannis on a team,
I'm telling you what. It's a possibility.
That team would just be a freak.
Ryan Windhurst.
Nature. You got the
Ryan
Greek freak and the Joker.
That. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and you throw Jamal Murray in there, Christian Braun, Aaron Gordon gets healthy.
Duncan. Oh man. Oh.
I'm telling you, Brian Windhurst tossed that out there like a week ago on NBA Today, and he said the same exact thing we're talking about. Like, he feels the same way, and that if anything was a possibility, and if Denver wanted to be serious about it, they are the best available team to make that work to run for a championship. There's no other guy I would trust on that insight but Brian Windhurst from the NBA Today.
Man, you put both of those. I mean, you're talking center, power forward, Jokic, Giannis. Oh my God! Other teams will look at him like
competition for OKC.
I'm not going to the paint. That's for sure. I ain't going near the paint.
You got to combat OKC. And
they're going to have 50 rebounds every single game.
That would be perfect. That would be perfect, man. Wow. You're talking about the 1-2, bam. Wow.
I mean,
wow. If they pulled that off, man. It's a possibility, Marshentime. Keep it on your radar. Keep it on your radar.
Oh, man. You get me excited. You're getting me excited. Donnie, man, that'd be awesome. I love the Nuggets.
Now,
I love Jokic.
Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of teams that could pull that off at the trade deadline. And I thought about Denver. Miami's even a good one. Miami's a really good one that could pull that off.
I feel like Miami right now, man, is so good on their depth. I wouldn't risk bringing in a superstar. If you bring in
another
superstar,
team
you're
that
lose
could do
so
it.
many of the young players, and I just don't like that.
Well, that's true. But they can do it. They can do it. It's in their reach because unloading Jimmy, and they saved a lot there, and they've got a lot of young talent in the G League and on the NBA roster. Yeah. They're winning basketball right now. If they had to do it, they could do it. Another team, I'm going to point this out, and they got a lot of assets, and you just talked about them, the Spurs. That's another team that would be able to do it. like releasing a guy like De'Aaron Fox and letting him go to Milwaukee and bringing Giannis in when Victor gets healthy, and having one of your young rookies take over at the backcourt. So it's a possibility there too.
And I mean, Donnie Mac, there's so many exciting things that I think that he could go. I, I just don't want. I don't think he wants to be there. And I want to see
I don't
Giannis
think so.
be Giannis, man. Giannis is a Greek freak, not this guy who's just like, I don't know. He just feels like he's half playing to me.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Marshentime. And there's a reason when we've seen him MVP caliber seasons for the last 8, 9, 10 years. Okay, he's
100%.
won a championship, and when it came to injuries, Giannis was the guy that played through them. He played through them many
Mm-hmm.
and many times. He's not doing it this year. I think that's a tip off on what you're saying.
Yeah, it's weird, man. I just don't. I don't know.
He's not
And I
doing
and
it.
I hope I'm wrong. Maybe he's had an injury that we don't know about. Maybe he can't go
Yeah,
100%. So who knows? We'll see.
a
We'll
lot of
see.
work on those knees, man. A lot of work.
Exactly. Especially how tall that guy is. So freakishly long.
Yeah.
Maybe his shoulders messed up or something. Who knows? But Donnie Mac, let's jump in. We got to talk NHL. We haven't talked NHL in a while, and I'm a little disappointed in us. Because we haven't brought it into us. I know we have a couple people that like us talking about the NHL. And
Yep.
my Florida Panthers, of course, is a little bit underwhelming right now, and I'm a little bit disappointed in them. But we're still 12-9. We still got a winning record. So they're gonna come on. We know that they still have a good goal differential, and they're just all hurt. Like let the team come back, and if they sneak into those playoffs, I think the Panthers will be just fine.
Well, Martian time, I think this is the first time ever in my life I'll be able to tell you this in hockey. And that's my team's record is better than yours. And it's by one win. I'm a Columbus Blue Jackets fan, and everybody knows that. And this is the first time ever I'll be able to say this on this fucking podcast, Martian time.
No,
This
no,
is
no,
it.
sir. Wait a
And
minute.
Mike,
No, the Blue Jackets
and
have
Mike,
because we won our game last night, so we have the same record. No, no, no.
oh
No, you
man,
can't
we're
do that. You
tied
can't
now.
do that.
We're tied now.
You can't do that.
Crap, I
Yeah,
jumped
can't.
ahead of myself.
Yeah, good try though,
So
bud. Good try though.
this
You
is
were
the first
close.
time
You were
ever I'll
close.
be able to say that we are tied with the Panthers. This is the first time ever I'll be able to say that's for you, Mike.
Oh man, listen. I mean, but let's be honest. His Red Wings are but his Red Wings really aren't that far ahead of the Panthers. Honestly, the Panthers win
They're
one
not.
more game, and they're actually tied with the Red Wings. I mean, the
Right.
points right now
This
in the
is
Eastern
hockey right
Conference are really, really tight. I mean, but now the Western Conference is a completely opposite story, and I don't understand it. The
now.
Avalanche right now, 16-1, I think, is like in 5 overtime losses or something. Like they don't lose in regular game. That's kind of crazy.
And you know what? Another team I'll point out, a new franchise team this year, Marshall Time. I like to point them out because I
You
like
do,
new
you do.
teams. You like the Mammoths, man. They're
Yep,
right in the middle of this in the
yep.
Central Division, and it's
12, 8, and
absolute.
3.
I bring them up every time I can. They're right in the middle of this thing, and you know what? I love it. I love it.
I'm always for that, man. I love it. But yeah, right now the Panthers are 12-8-1. The Blue Jackets are 11-8-3 or 11-8-1. All these teams are really close right now, and I'm really excited to see. But they're right. The Mammoth are in there. The Wild are close. The Stars are good. The
The
Blackhawks right now.
Wild. Yep.
But then you go in, and then the Western Conference just falls off completely. It
Yeah.
goes
Look
the
at the
Jets who are just
Pacific
not that
Division.
great, the Blues who are not that great, the Predators who are not that
Yep.
good, the Flames, the Canucks. And what about the Oilers,
And
Donnie
look
Mac?
at the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks 10-8. That's crazy. And yeah, and Edmonton. Oh my God, dude, what are they doing?
I don't
10
know.
and
That's
10
what I'm
right now.
wondering. I'm like, I'm like, wait a minute here. Am I misreading something here? And no, I'm not. They're
You
they're
know,
not doing well, Donnie Mac.
one thing I'll point out, and one thing that caught my eye the other day, and I mentioned this a little bit to our compadre Mike, um, Alex Ovechkin for the
Of
Capitals.
course.
They're
Yep.
12-9.
Yep.
He only had 2 games, like 3 or 4 games into the season, or two goals, 3 or 4 games into the season. And over the span of the last 3 games, he struck something like 8 goals combined. Now he had a hat
Hey,
trick.
he had a hat
He's
trick
40
too.
years old.
Yep.
He had a hat trick in that same frame. He's 40 years
Yep.
old. There's only 5 players in the history of NHL that's had a hat trick over the age of 40. Alex Ovechkin is one of those guys.
Yeah, I mean, he just I don't know, man. He's insane. I feel like he just
He
seems
is.
to keep on going no matter what happens. He just keeps on trucking, man. I love it.
And then you look at the Rangers down there. They were a playoff team last year, Marshentime. Let's talk a little bit about Matt Rimpey ain't doing so much fighting this year. It ain't
Yeah.
helping them out. They got to find some motivation
And
somewhere, right?
again, man, they still have 24 points. It's not like they're that
They
far
do.
out of it right now. I mean,
Yep.
the first in the Metropolitans only got 30 points. The Eastern Conference just seems to be so much better than the Western Conference right now, and I don't understand why. Um, the lowest one is what, the Sabres or the Sabres and the Maple Leafs? Yeah, I mean, the Sabres and the Maple Leafs are the lowest in the Eastern Conference with 22 and 21 points. They're still in playoff
6
contention
and 12.
very easily.
Yeah. 6 and
Like,
12 is the lowest in the Western Conference.
yeah, the
9 and
Western
12 is the
Conference, man.
lowest from the Maple Leafs in the
Yeah.
Eastern Conference. So you're right. You're right. You're 100%
It's a
right
big
when you say
difference,
that.
man. And I'm very shocked on why the Western Conference is so much weaker right now. Um,
No.
it's just East time, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what it is. It's just
And
East time.
Carolina just picked up right where they left off, Marshentime.
Yeah,
They
pretty much.
picked up right where they left off, and they're playing smash mouth hockey, man.
Listen, we all know we like the smash mouth hockey. And listen, right now, it's going to be interesting because the Capitals are in it right now. The Bruins are in it. I mean, even the Islanders are back. Like, who thought the Islanders were going to really do something good this year? I wasn't thinking
How
the
about
Islanders
well,
were
yeah.
going to do much.
But not only
But
that, look at the 2 longest winning streaks right now, and the Western Conference got your longest winning streak, and an
yeah,
Avalanche. So we're talking about weak divisions and weak conferences. Avalanche has got a 9-game winning streak at 16 and 1. The Lightning's got
yeah,
the second longest in the Eastern Conference. So you're talking about that. That's a proven point right there. The Eastern Conference has got to be a more sturdy conference right there because Carolina's just running everybody over in the Western Conference. Not the
yeah. I
Lightning.
mean,
They've only won 4 in a row. They're 13 and 7. It's a lot more jumbled up than that Western
yeah,
Conference.
I'm telling you, man, the Eastern Conference is 10 times better right now. And I'm calling it right here, right now. The Stanley Cup champion is coming out of the Eastern Conference.
Yeah,
Calling it.
You know,
It's already called.
I can't. Ooh, man, that's a
Already called it.
That's a big statement, man.
Already called it.
That's a big
happening.
statement.
It's happening.
They,
Jim,
and,
telling you.
well, if you look, the Blackhawks and the Knights are the last 2 that won the cup out of
The West.
the Western Conference.
Yeah, because, I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah,
Florida's won 2. Tampa Bay's
most of
won a
it's come
couple.
from the East.
It's all
Yep.
from the East, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Boston,
and you know what? Most
the
of it's come from
Bruins.
Florida, Donnie Mac. Because you know what? Us Florida teams are finally, we're ready to play some hockey, boys. You know what? You guys
ain't
get
all
messed up when
sunshine
you
down
allowed the Florida teams to come in. Because Florida men, we are crazier. We know. We breed these guys differently here. We change them.
It's not all sun down here, man. There's a little bit of ice,
baby.
too.
We change them. We change them into
Not
Florida
just
boys,
rain, there's a
and they
little bit of
fight.
ice.
They know how to fight now, man. They go fight the alligators and the crocodiles outside and the methods, and we're going good. We're good to go.
Marshentime. Listen, let's move on to
Let's do some Jeopardy, baby. Let's do some Jeopardy.
Marshentime Jeopardy, my man. Let me show you what we got going on here. This is NFL Thanksgiving Day Marshentime Jeopardy, okay? You know the deal. 1 through 500, you get 2 shots.
Man.
Let's see what
Donnie,
you can do, Marshentime. What do you think?
You know I gotta go big, man. You know I gotta go big. Is this like records or what are these? Just so I know.
This is just NFL Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, it's all records. That's it. Just records,
right.
players' records, basically. Yeah. It's not nothing weird like how many turkeys were eaten on Thanksgiving Day for the NFL or nothing like that.
A lot.
But we all know that the NFL did start an NFL tradition for Thanksgiving Day for John Madden. That was back in 2020, I believe they started that. That's pretty cool. But you're going big. You're going 500 on Thanksgiving Day NFL trivia.
Hit me with it, baby. Let's go.
What team is
Oh.
the only undefeated team on Thanksgiving Day?
Ooh.
This team
Man.
also, I'll give you a tidbit here.
All right.
This
Hit me
team
with it. Hit me
also,
with it.
they're undefeated because they have never played on this day. It's
Ooh.
only one.
Man.
Only one.
Who has never played on Thanksgiving Day? So you rule out all the teams playing now. Obviously, they've all
And they are
played.
undefeated because they have never
Um,
played.
has
So that was
Jacksonville
kind of
ever
a
played
trick
on
question.
Thanksgiving Day? I don't think Jacksonville's ever played
I
on
gave you the
Thanksgiving
trick
Day.
behind the question, though. You
A
know what I mean?
trick behind the question?
Yeah, I gave you a trick question, but I revealed the trick
Mm,
because they've never played.
man.
They're undefeated on Thanksgiving Day,
I mean,
but they've never
I
played.
guess it's technically undefeated, but it's got to be AFC, right? Am I right? I mean, is it AFC?
Yeah, they are in the AFC.
Mm. I feel like
Yep.
it's got to be Jacksonville. I don't remember Jacksonville ever playing on Thanksgiving Day. I'm going Jacksonville, Donnie Mac. I'm doing it.
Is that your final answer,
That's my
Marshentime?
final answer.
Survey says, bing, 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 bing. You got that one right, Marshentime. Jacksonville has never played on Turkey Day. Therefore, they are
Let's go,
undefeated,
baby.
man.
Let's go. Woo! Feeling it, baby.
All right, man.
Feeling it.
Your next one. What you
All
got?
right. Listen, we got a hard one. Now we got to go mid grade. We got to go mid grade. Give me 300. Give me 3.
All right. Marshentime takes 300 for a chicken stew. Not a
Give me the
turkey
3.
yet. It's not turkey day.
Give me the 3. Because I'm going to weigh
Okay.
300 pounds after tomorrow.
This is a tough one though. This
All
could have been number 5.
right. Hit me with
So
it.
I mean, what? Who has the most rushing yards in a single Thanksgiving Day game? It is a running back.
Is it a well-known running back?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Very famous.
See, what I'm thinking is, you got 2 guys who automatically come to mind because they played the most in Thanksgiving games, I'm sure.
In a single
Um,
game. Not in their career now.
I
In
know.
one
But
single game.
they're 2 of the
One
best running
single
backs of all
day.
time, Donnie Mac. They're 2 of the best running backs of all
He
time.
had the
And Emmitt Smith and
Hey, he
Barry
had the right
Sanders.
turkey this day.
You know,
He had the right turkey this day. That's all I gotta say. And the most rushing
man.
yards by a single running back on Thanksgiving Day.
Do I go Emmett or do I go Barry? I
Marshall
gotta
time.
go one
I
of those
feel
2.
like
I
I
gotta go one of those 2.
I feel like I gotta give you a hint. I gotta
All
feel
right.
like I gotta
All right.
give you a hint.
All right.
Neither one of those 2 guys you mentioned are correct. That's your hint.
What? What?
I told you this might have been number 5 for you.
Man, yeah, that
This might have
I
been
would have
number 5
automatically
for
thought
you.
of that. Is
He
this,
does
is
play
this,
in the AFC, or he did play in the AFC.
he did play in the AFC.
Yeah. And if I go any further, I want to say the tidbit of it. If I go any further, you're just going to get it. And I'm going to go a little bit further. This guy
All
was
right.
famous for being arrested, too. Yeah. That one blows your mind, doesn't it?
Now you threw me off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. You kind of threw me off with that one. The only other one that I can think
Back
of is
before
Ray
your
Rice that
time.
got arrested. Before my time.
Back before your time. Yeah. This is probably when Doug was watching football.
Are we going like O.J. Simpson is where we're going? Like, was that where we got to go here?
That's about the error, yeah.
About the era? Man.
No,
I got to go
that's
O.J.
pretty
Simpson.
much the error that they. Hey, is that your final answer,
Yeah,
Martin?
that's my final answer.
And why do you choose O.J. Simpson? Can I ask you that, please?
It's just where I'm at now at this point.
Because he was arrested. Is that why you're choosing?
Pretty
O.J.?
much, yeah, pretty much. Pretty
because
much.
you would be correct. It is O.J. Simpson. He had 273 yards in
Wow.
1976
Wow.
on Thanksgiving Day. It is
Wow.
O.J. Simpson,
Holy
man.
crap.
Yes, sir.
276 yards. Wow.
And I
That's a
got you a
heck of a running
trading
game.
card for O.J. You remember that? I was
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
tell you
yeah,
that too,
yeah,
but
yeah.
that was a dead giveaway. Marshentime, that was excellent, man. Good job, dude.
The other part was when you said Doug era. I'm like, all right, well, this is not anybody that I'm thinking of. Then I got to go
Yeah.
back farther.
No. Yeah. Yeah, I had to steer you in the right direction there.
That was a little farther back.
A little bit of history for you there.
Yeah, that was a
I'm
good
going to
one.
throw
That was a
some
good
more
one.
history at you.
Hit me
Okay?
with it.
And it's not really Turkey Day history. It's something I listen to. You know, I'm on a lot of sportscast and everything, podcast. Dak Prescott
Mm-hmm.
is 20-2 in his career at home in the division. 20
Okay.
and 2.
That's pretty impressive.
That blew my mind.
That's
That blew my mind, Marshall. I had to mention that to you because after they won that game, I heard that little tidbit. He's 20-2. Going into that game, I told you.
That's pretty impressive.
I told you he was damn near. He was damn
Yeah.
near impossible to beat at home too. So
You know, before we sign
that's all
off,
I got
Donnie
for
Mac,
you, buddy.
I got one question for you though for Turkey Day. You may have looked this up and you may know who it is, but Donnie Mac, who has the most
Probably
career
not.
passing yards on Thanksgiving Day?
Matt Stafford.
Good job, buddy. I just wanted to bring that up because you know who has
Yeah.
been having a tremendous year.
Yeah.
I had to bring that up. So
Yeah. Who was number 2? I told you that earlier. That was Dak Prescott.
Yep.
He's
Yep.
number 2.
Yep. And you know who's thrown the most
Yeah, he's
passing
number
TDs
2.
in a single game?
Peyton Manning and Bob Greasy.
I don't know you would get Bob Greasy. I just wanted to bring in the sheriff over here, but you know, hey,
Peyton
whose
Manning,
team,
Bob
whose team was
Greasy,
Bob
yeah.
Greasy on?
That should have been Cincinnati Bengals back in 1988. Before Chris Collinsworth dropped that game-winning Super Bowl. That's where he should have been. That's where he should have been.
Donnie Mac, I'm good now. We can sign up. We can sign off. By the way, Bob Greasy was part of the Miami Dolphins. I'm just saying.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And the greatest Miami Dolphins in 1972. Happy Thanksgiving, guys, from A63.